Peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism, peace and Pan-Africanism. TikTok's Sassy trucker, released from Dubai, jail after months-long detainment. We thank the ancestors for releasing this queen back here to the United States, where she can once again be the sassy trucker and raise her voice at men over here and get away with it. But I want to talk to you about why she was in jail over there in the first place, brothers and sisters, and mainly to the black men in the United States who are at fault for her detainment. And let me explain why. I know you might be shocked and surprised when I say that you are at fault because she was detained in Dubai. But we have to look at the psychology, brothers. We have to look at the emotional stress, brothers, that she was going through in the United States when she applied for the passport in the first place. What was her emotional status when she applied for the passport in the first place? What was she thinking about on the day that she went to the post office to apply for the passport in the first place? Let's continue. The black woman detained in Dubai for months for allegedly shouting in public was finally released from jail this week. Social media influencer Tierra Allen was released on Tuesday, August 8th, and was on a flight from the United Arab Emirates back to the United States, CBS News reports. Now, brothers, I know recently I told you that the black women, when they go to Africa to marry a man from the continent, that they cannot speak to him the way they speak and talk to you over here in the United States. But I made a mistake. I should have also told her that she can't open her damn mouth over there in the United Arab Emirates either. Because if she does, they will put her ass in prison. Let's continue. The TikTok known as the Sassy Trucker paid a $1,300 fee to have her travel ban lifted by authorities. Why did she have to pay $1,300 for her freedom, brothers and sisters? You see, the black man in the United States should have formed a Pan-African International Coalition or caucus or network that stretches from the United States through Africa over into Dubai. We should have formed a Pan-African International Coalition or caucus or network that spans from the United States through Africa into Dubai, brothers and sisters. Then she would have been able to get back home without having to cough up $1,300, which she probably didn't have. See, if she had $1,300 to cough up, she probably would have coughed it up in the first week. She probably would have coughed it up in the first 4 days, or maybe within 24 hours. Brothers, we have got to learn to take responsibility and protect our women, both locally and internationally. Now, I know you might wonder, how can we control what happens to this big mouth woman in another country when she breaks their laws, which are clearly on the books, and they warn you about it on the website before you get there? How can we take responsibility for this woman's actions that she broke laws in a country that warn you about their laws on the website before you go there in the first place? Well, this is how you do it. You got to form a Pan-African Nationalist and International Coalition Network and caucus that spans from the United States, all 50 states, and through the 54 nations of Africa. Yes, that includes South Africa, where Charlize Theron is from, and the rest of the Caucasians, through the United Arab Emirates, brothers and sisters, so that our women can have the luxury of expressing themselves from the trauma and the grief that she's gone through in the United States because she was probably a single mother. She needs to express, brothers, and you're responsible for her screaming in Dubai. If you had treated her better, if you had taken care of her children, even if they weren't yours, even if they belonged to another man, even if you had never seen her a day in your life, you should have knocked on the door of your neighborhood until you found her house and took care of her son. But because you didn't do it, she was stressed out and she screamed out at society in Dubai. See, brother, this is a societal problem. Now, I know she might not be perfect, But you still have to, as a man, take responsibility for her actions, even on the other side of the world. Even if it's on the other side of the world. Even if it's on the other side of the world, you, black man in the United States, have to take responsibility because you did not protect this woman when she went into Dubai, breaking their laws that they put on the website, even though she knew they were there before she went, by forming a pan-African international networking caucus that spans from the United States through the 54 nations of Africa, even though to the Middle East, and even through the United Arab Emirates. Yes, that is what men must do. That is what men must do. That is what we as black men must do. And until we do it, our sisters are going to disrespect us here. And then they're going to take that disrespect over into Africa and get slapped around. And then they're going to take that disrespect over into those theocratic countries that don't play that shit. And their ass going to get locked up in prison. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Peace and Pan-Africanism. Have a good day.